Okay.
This should be an evenly contested match between these two teams. Physically well matched. Both of them very, very strong defensively. It'll be about who can string together the best periods of attack. Evan King, thanks for joining us. Yes, it is a magnificent pitch in Namdong Asiad Stadium. It would be the envy of a lot of, or most of, the Asian rugby nations. Ball round, they do a wrap round play nicely. Singapore, team that likes to keep its targets very, very close. Their handling confidence increases a lot when the targets are short. One way, then the other goes Pei Yi Yong. And it's Thailand hassle them, harrow them, and now they move the ball. Out for number 6, Piamat. Goods. Stifling defence from Singapore, though, deemed illegal. And Thailand take the ball away. Come on, Tip. Tries to keep the ball alive by keeping her hands free. Now they find a bit of space. Thailand through Thanachpon. Now they start to spin the ball. Come on, Tip. Gives it away to Waraniri. And the Singaporean defence floods forward. Good work by Singapore. Turnover from Singapore. While they're scrapping away, they've got themselves some possession now. Thailand have to take some time to reform. They force the ball wide. Ong comes back. Cut play. And again, Olivia Al-Yong into contact. Ong plays it out towards the umbrella stand, far side, away from the commentary position. It's Sim. Chu Hong Sim takes it to ground for Singapore. Ong. Then to Al-Yong. Now to Eunice Chu. Thailand managed to take the ball, turn it over, running away. Danger time for Singapore here. As Thanachpon breaks clear of the line, and there's no one to chase her down. And rightly so. She dials it back to a walk, then a light jog, takes it into the try zone. She'll be ticking down the clock. Try to Thailand. It's managing to get away from the Singaporean defence. Conversion unsuccessful. It's Thailand leading 5-0. Here it is, the final few strides of Thanachpon, Wandi, try scorer for Thailand. Down into the shadow, cast by the grandstand. Singapore keeping it tight. Thailand though, good defence by the Thai ladies. They clatter in. They are actually very, very, very physical for their size, Thailand. They impress a lot with their courage and their commitment. Singapore struggling really to break clear of the Thai line. They might be giving up some yards. Thailand tackling is on target, and again they managed to draw the foul out of Singapore. Off the feet at the breakdown is the call from Phoenix Yu. referee from China. Now, will they get wide? And they do get wide again. Thailand, she's shaping her up. Pass on the outside. And it's Thailand through Ratanaporn. Let's score their second try of the first half. Ratanaporn, third try in the series. And they don't come much younger or smaller looking than this lady. Look at that. Got herself on a great outside supporting line. And takes 5 for the Kingdom. Conversion not successful. So after 7 minutes, Thailand leading 10 points to 0. Singapore. Just to push the ball up. Gap now opening for number 4. Sim. It's been turned over though by Thailand, and now they set off again. Through the opening try scorer, Tanachapon. Scores her second of the first half. And Thailand managed to edge away even further on Singapore. Just that little bit of extra length in their passing, creating the space for them. The conversion attempt is taken. It's unsuccessful. Thailand hit the half-time, 15-0 in the lead. Back on the inside, good evasiveness from Tanachapon. And she takes Thailand in for their third try of the opening 7 minutes. So, a good opening half for Thailand as they dominate Singapore 3 tries to 0. And Thailand, rightly so, claiming the cooler conditions in the shade of this magnificent main stand here at Namdong Asiad Stadium. Look at that. There's a few bodies tucked up there too, I might add. Taking some sanctuary from the sun. It's proven to be too strong for our friends on the far side. The numbers of umbrellas dwindling significantly, unfortunately. Maybe they're coming over and joining us at the main stand side. Either way you cut it, it's such a fantastic facility. You get a great look at the action from pretty much everywhere you go. Second half action underway. Thailand lead off. Small pitches, bounces and rolls into touch. It'll be a Singapore line. And feed out to the line out.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
Taken well by Singapore. Now they start to shift it across. Just a handling error brings Thailand back into the action. Thailand have just been playing a very steady, consistent game. Ian Ruxton, our thanks for your ability to share to the Japanese groups that you know, and hopefully we can keep building this audience. Anticipation for the next Japanese women's game, but it's Thailand now with the ball in hand, and Tanaporn, who anchored It's drawn down. Busy team, this Thai team. Lots of eagerness. They start off from the tap. Run around play. There's interplay into their break. Go Thailand. They look to breach the line again. They almost do. My word. Wanari did well to hold on to the ball. Around the back. 6 coming through. Piamat. Chom Pumi. And now the try to number 12. Supansa. First try on the series for Supansa. Is Piamat. Chompumi takes the conversion. 22 points to 0. So just look at that. Chompumi manages to get the ball up to Supansa. And Supansa runs one in fairly easily for the Thai team. Restarters deep. Singapore take it without really being contested. Thailand trying to get in and over the ball. They've done well. Not releasing was the call against number 10. Yu Hui Lau. And a scrum. Loose head and feed for Thailand.
She said it.
3.5 minutes remaining on the clock for both sides. Thailand lead 22 points to 0. Thailand ball back on the inside. That's a beautifully crafted try from the ladies from the kingdom. Ball back on the inside, a simple play, and they finished it off well through Ratanapon. Conversion successful, 29 points to 0, and beautifully held by Wanari Michok. And Ratanapon taking the inside line, plenty of gas to finish the try, and of course the conversion that came with it, and they've slowly consolidated a very, very strong lead. Have Thailand. There's an error there as the runners got in front of the kicker, so they've got to maintain their discipline, but otherwise you would have to call this a fairly satisfactory performance from the Thai women's side. Singapore. Well, we know that Singapore will just keep coming. They don't have any off button, the Singapore women. Great hands by Singapore to Felicia Tao Zhong, and now they keep coming down the channel. Yu Hui Lau into contact. Not releasing is the call. It's quickly moved away by Chayatip and into space. It looks like Tidarat Swatnam and Sawatanan scores with a grin. I'll just check the number 11. Yes, it is Tidarat Sawatnam. Converts her own try from a long way out. She's run that one in, 36 points to 0. And now Thailand starting to really change gears. Look at this, shows it, puts it under the wing, realises it's her and nobody else. Look at the determination on the faces. Some great angles, a great angle, great pitches from our production team, and then she goes for a try She'll be happy with that. Helps her team ahead as they look to be, well, they are in the unassailable position. Less than a minute remaining, 36-0 they lead. Good return from Singapore, much better. Well, they're playing with some real vigour even though it's towards the end of the match. Well, they've done well. They've taken the penalty. Thai defenders in trouble at the breakdown. They had them caught on the wrong side, and now Singapore look to try and find some space. This is by far their best passage of play. Counter ruck by Thailand. Penalty to Singapore. They go again. If they can get it out wide and find some pace, they've got themselves plenty of room. Thailand scrambling in defence. Singapore into contact. They settle it down. Now they move it. Singapore. Here's an opportunity for Singapore at the line. Seong brought down eventually. Only about 10 metres short. They go wide and it's going to be a try. Yu Hui Lau. And Low scores for Singapore at the death. A consolation try. And you can't feel bad about that. Singapore, look at the effort that went into that. The strain on her face. They've done well. Low has done well. They've kept that ball alive. They've shown a lot of effort and a lot of teamwork. And there's the extra 2 for it. And Singapore get their consolation try, courtesy of number 10, Yu Hui Lo. It's the Singapore team. They'll be chuffed. Nothing worse than coming off the pitch with no reward at all. And even though it's only 7, that's something. Thailand 36, Singapore 7. Final score here in the Asia Rugby